Hello, government students. This is Mrs. Politsky, and I have your notes for Chapter 13, Section 1, The Judicial System in Our Democracy. So, one of the things I want to mention here is that when we talk about our judicial system, a lot of times we think about the Supreme Court. And I'm going to make this a little bigger so we can see this. There we go. Currently on our Supreme Court, we've kind of got an interesting setup. Really, in the last few years, we've had a handful of appointees that have been made by the Trump administration. Most recently was Brett Kavanaugh, who came on to the court in 2018, but you have Neil Gorsuch, who came in 2017. When we look back at the Obama administration, we had Sonia Sotomayor and Elena Kagan. But for the most part, our members of the Supreme Court come from an interesting background. We have quite a few Roman Catholics that are serving on the court. We have a handful of Jewish justices as well. But certainly, our court is very different as far as the makeup of females versus males, conservatives versus liberals, and such. That makes it kind of interesting to follow. So when we talk about the principles of democracy in the judiciary, we got to talk about the foundations of our judiciary. This is basically our judicial branch of government. So we're looking at issues of fairness. Along with fairness, we have the rule of law, which has been established not only through the Constitution, but laws that have been added even at the local level. Along with that, we've got accountability. We have judicial independence, meaning that when we look at our members of, like, let's say the Supreme Court, they're not necessarily influenced so much by political parties and being voted upon. And then finally, controls on abuse of power. You know, this idea of judicial review has always been at the core of this. All right, thank you very much.